Welcome to a new introduction to sponsoring mastery. I'm actually recording this introduction after I've already completed the course because I really feel that there is some information that you need before you start this course, and I wasn't really able to elaborate on it in the way that I wanted to during the course. And after reviewing it, this is the information that I really want to share with you guys. So I really believe the whole subject of sponsoring in the home-based business world in general is completely upside down. That to really get how to do this right, you first need to really get it in your gut that the tactics and strategies people have been using for many, many years are either deeply degrading, very, very low status, unprofessional, obnoxious, and sometimes a deadly combination of all of these things. And what I mean by degrading, in terms of when you're talking about situational prospecting and warm market prospecting, the things that some uplines and company leaders and companies and even some gurus in this industry will suggest that you do are deeply, deeply personally degrading, I believe. I believe that your friends should be your friends and your family should be your family. And when you're in the mall, you shouldn't run after people and try to tackle them and convince them to join your home-based business. Low status is, if you're approaching someone and if you're really begging them to join your business, people aren't going to, really, really hold you or that approach in any high regard whatsoever. And if you think by acting like that's the way to success in this business, I'm sure you're going to find otherwise. Of course, most of the stuff that happens out there is very, very unprofessional and obnoxious. And hopefully at the end of this course, you'll find an easier way, a way that'll feel a lot better and a lot more fluid to you in order to sponsor more people into your home-based business. And on top of all that, all this stuff just doesn't work. If it did, we wouldn't have the attrition and the failure numbers we have in this industry. We wouldn't have so many people joining opportunities and then at the 3 to 6 month mark getting out of the business and either trying to start another business or leaving the industry altogether. And the failure numbers are well over 99%, especially the longer that you take that out. It's around 97% in the first 6 months. You take it out to 12 months. You have 99% of the people that start a business. Maybe their membership or their distributorship is still alive, but they're not making any money. If you really look closely at any of the income disclosure statements of any of the large network marketing or direct sales companies, you'll see that 98% of the distributors in the business don't even make the equivalent of $18 a week. Some of these numbers are absolutely insane. So there's that old saying that if it's not broken, don't fix it. Yeah, well, if it's obviously broken for 99% of people, you better fix it. And the minute that more people start acting like professionals in this business, the better it's going to be for everyone, because legitimizing this industry will bring in more prospects. More people will want to join network marketing and direct sales businesses because it'll feel a lot better to be partnered with these types of opportunities. And that's more money for everyone. That's more money for companies. It's more money for distributors. It's more money for, top level distributors, like you're going to be once you have this information. But carrying on how people have for many years is very, very bad for your professional and personal life if you choose to adopt these very old school, old hat, depressing, degrading, obnoxious, and unprofessional methods of how to build your home-based business. So this course is going to teach you the professional ways to go about sponsoring people into your home-based business. And these strategies may be new to you. And it is important to use what strategies feel the best. If something feels okay to you, number one, it feels like it would be something that would work. Number two, it's something that feels okay, that you would feel good about using this strategy with people that you know, or with people on the phone, or with people on the internet. That's usually my gauge. And for the most part, people don't feel good about the strategies that are suggested to them from their upline and from their companies. So I think the more trainings from pros out there that you can take, the better. It's really, really good to compare how other people look at building a home-based business, and you can find the strategies that resonate the most with you and use those. So if you like 95% of the stuff that you check out in this course, and you also check out other professionals in the industry, there's professionals out there that I think the stuff that they teach is absolutely ridiculous, but it doesn't mean that like 1, 2, 3, 5% of the stuff that they do use that works for me that I haven't adapted into my overall sponsoring philosophy. So sometimes, actually most times actually, it is a combination of what different people do. So the more that you educate yourself in all things regarding marketing and sponsoring and home-based businesses, I'm sure even the worst course, there might be something there that really, really hits home with you, and it's something that you can use for your business, especially if you're taking courses with people that have experienced success in this business, unless that they've completely built their business in an unethical way, in a completely unprofessional and obnoxious way. There's usually at least one little nugget of information that is really, really good in any course that you're going to take. So it's really important to focus on your desired outcome. And your desired outcomes are financial freedom, a home-based business income, or quitting your job. Sponsoring distributors is just part of what you have to do to achieve your ultimate desired outcome. It is not your desired outcome shouldn't be to sponsor distributors into your home-based business, because you are going to completely miss the big picture and the huge point, because it's quality over quantity. And that's why when I hear, and a lot of gurus are extremely guilty of doing this, and I always roll my eyes at any time that I read an email or see anything online when they say like, I sponsored 115 people in one day and see how I did it. That means absolutely nothing to me. What would be more impressive would be like, listen, I've been working my opportunity for the past 5 years, and every single month I sponsor more people. Every single month, a larger percentage of the people that I sponsor make more and more money. If I started to hear stats like that, that's something that's impressive, because what people don't talk about is what's actually sexy in this business is predictability, stability, and certainty. And when you're sponsoring a lot of people into your business in one shot, the other reason why that doesn't mean anything to me is because, I don't know, are these qualified people? Are they educated at all? I mean, that could be a disaster, sponsoring 100 people into your business in one day and not having a system to adequately train them in a well-rounded way. You're going to have a bunch of people calling you on the phone, and then if they don't get the training and the attention that they think that they deserve, they're just going to be bad-mouthing you on the internet. So anytime I see that stuff, I'm just like, yeah, okay, congratulations. But, I'll take one quality, educated, qualified, and motivated distributor any day in my business than 115 people in one day. Because the wet paper towel approach to sponsoring is extremely unhealthy for this industry. It's extremely unhealthy for new distributors, and it's extremely unhealthy for your business. And the wet paper towel approach is just 115 people in one day, throwing wet paper towels against the wall and see what sticks. Because what a lot of people do is they'll sponsor a lot of people. They won't educate them. They'll figure, okay, maybe 1 or 2 people out of there, maybe 1 or 2 people in this group will be stars. They'll be able to figure out the whole, generate my own leads and pay-per-click and CPV and all of these different types of media buys. Maybe there'll be 1 or 2 stars in there, and the other 113 people, well, they'll probably spend some money. They'll put some money in my pocket, and then I'll just sponsor another couple hundred next month. And, they'll make me a little bit of money for their first 3 to 6 months, and then they'll get out. And I just don't really believe that that's a way to build a successful long-term business. If you're running more of like a campaign, more of like a promotion, like a quick hit, and you want to try to make as much money as you can in like a 1-year period, and then you're out, maybe you'd adapt that approach, but like, I'm sorry, when you're trying to build a successful network marketing or direct sales business, you want to be able to set a foundation that eventually you can walk away from, a business that, will keep duplicating and will keep replicating itself, long after you've already left the business. And you can't do that using those types of approaches. So qualify every single distributor you ever bring into your business and educate every single distributor you ever bring into your business, and you can't go wrong, especially when you're using a system that does that for you. Only bring in the highest caliber people into your business, and you will thank yourself again and again as your head experiences less pain and your bank account consistently and predictably grows every single month. Use the advanced strategies outlined in this course with 30-second sponsoring, outsource sponsoring, and AQEMS philosophy, and you will experience a success you never thought possible. All right, guys, enjoy the course, and I'll see you inside in the training modules. To view the rest of the videos in this training series, simply go to www.marketingmasteryuniversity.com. Again, that's www.marketingmasteryuniversity.com.